Hello everybody, it's Kydra Fraznoir, and today we're going to play Knack. Let's start a new game with easy. Leave a comment or describe if you're watching. Wow, goblins. Yeah. The doctor's laboratory.
This record was taken just 2 days ago in the Highland Crags. It seems the goblins there have progressed from being a minor nuisance to somehow being able to take down a highly fortified outpost. Thank you all for coming on such short notice. And Doctor, thank you for hosting this gathering. How did these goblins progress in such a short time from bows and arrows to tanks and guns? Where are they based? And how can we remove the threat they pose? We must immediately mount an expedition to discover whatever we can. Do we have any volunteers?
The Crags, huh? That's deep in Goblin country. I can get you all in. I'm less sure I can get you all out again.
Victor.
Victor Industries welcomes the opportunity to field test the latest model of our security robots.
While human strength is, of course, desirable, the expedition will need something far more powerful to take on those goblin weapons. The high-tech armaments of these robots should prove invaluable in accomplishing the mission. Any other volunteers? Well then, it seems Ryder and Victor will be our expeditionary force. Yes, Doctor?
Before any final decision is made, I would like to show you all a little something I've been working on. Come!
Uncle!
Hey, how you been?
Good. The doctor keeps me busy, though. Oh? I gotta go set up. I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm.
Begin.
Just go slow, little buddy. You'll be fine.
This is Knack, our main character. This is how we meet him. And here are the controls.
What you see before you is my ultimate creation, Knack.
Boom! Pow! Double pow! These are relics. Collect them to grow to 3 days tall.
The foundation of our society is...
Kapow! Ouch. Pow! Double pow! Triple pow!
We excavate the relics from deep underground, then use them to power our cars, our planes, our generators. The discovery of this source of perpetual energy has changed our lives completely.
Wow. How could that change your lives completely? Steady. Kapow! Careful. The wind. Wow. Kapow! Double kapow! Triple kapow!
I have spent decades learning the secrets of the relics and how to bring them to consciousness. The result is Knack, a living, thinking, breathing creature.
Careful with those beams. As y'all, as it already says in the description, or on the in the description, it's a beat 'em up platformer. Pow! Pow! Double pow! Triple pow! And ouch!
Knack, pick up those relics. As you can see, Knack is capable of explosive growth.
Pow! Double pow! Triple pow! Dodge. Ouch. Pow! Double pow! Triple pow! Quadruple pow! Youch! Hey hey! Kapow!
Knack, shrink down and go through that duct. Knack can power up by absorbing the energy contained within sunstones.
Sunstones!
Once energized, he can release the power of the sunstone's explosive shockwave.
They give you...
Use the shockwave to take out those robots' shields.
You collect them to use for special abilities.
The shockwave can destroy multiple targets at once.
You'll see much later what kind of other abilities Knack has. Excuse me. Ouch. Dodge. Double ouch.
Knack, power up again using the sunstones. Knack can also use the power of the Sunstones to transform himself into a storm of relics.
That's a few abilities Knack possesses.
Now, Knack, show them what your storm attack can do to those enemies.
Yep. That'll teach
As
those
you will see,
robots.
Knack is able to use the energy contained within the Sunstones to augment his already formidable powers.
Wow, that's really possible. Pow! Ouch. That'll teach those creeps. That's the tutorial level.
Most impressive, Doctor. You call it Knack, is that right?
Actually, I call myself Knack.
Impressive. He seems a little delicate to me. When we go after the goblins, we'll face challenges far deadlier than those slow-moving buckets of bolts.
What exactly are you getting at, Victor?
Well, I brought a few of my security robots with me. If Knack can get by those, then I'll grant he has a place in the expedition.
Can do. Let's take this to the garden. There's a bit more room.
Wow, Knack can accept a challenge. Let's see what you can do, Knack.
So, you think Knack can do it?
We'll see now, won't we?
Pow! Let's kick some butt! There. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. Knack has a lot of agility and a few good abilities. You know, it's harder
Using
to...
the power of the Sunstones, Knack can also blast distant targets with a barrage of relics.
Shouldn't talk over what he's saying. We have to listen carefully to if we want to know about the story.
This blast attack is even capable of striking multiple targets at once.
This is a secret area where you can find an item, like a part or a jewel. Wow. As you probably noticed, the PlayStation 4 blocked that part because it's probably off limits. We better make sure to save up on those. Another... oh yeah. You'll often find those. Whoa. Now let's kick some butt! Sorry about that. Always remember to keep an eye out for secret areas. And you'll never know... And you'll never know what else would happen when you least expect it. Here we go! Now... Always remember to keep track. Pow!
Next.
Pow! Double pow! Remember. Ouch. Pow. Tornado! Like, dude. Now that you don't see every day. As I was saying, now that you don't see every day. Whoa! More bot.
Charlotte.
Sorry.
You know... Sharp must have been the doctor's wife or lover or something. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out later in the game.
So, Victor, you still think I'm too delicate?
It seems the doctor will be joining us after all.
But you want him to come, and you want him to bring Knack.
What a wonderful demonstration, Doctor. Yes, Knack must join us in our expedition.
I wonder what Charlotte would have thought of Knack if she were still around. Come on, Doc. Let's go.
Hurry up, lad. We don't have all day.
Hey, Doc. Thanks for looking after my nephew. He's growing up so fast.
Frankly, Ryder, it was easier when he was younger. Now he wants to know how and why and debate everything. It's really quite trying at times.
It sounds like you need a break. Why don't you let me take him for a few days?
Oh, he's all yours.
Lucas! It's just you and me again. Now, the tracks from those goblin tanks should still be visible, so keep a sharp lookout.
Well, Knack, let the adventure begin.
I can't wait.
Let the adventure begin! Off to Goblin Country we go!
Well, my dear, wish us luck.
Starboard side! I can see the tanks!
That's the old crag mine. It's huge in there. Tunnels go on for miles. No telling what the goblins are up to. Let's land and take a closer look on foot.
They've barricaded the entrance quite thoroughly. We'll need to find another way in.
Splitting up should make that faster. Perhaps north, east, and west through the forest.
We'll take the forest. Come on, Knack.
Here we go. The adventure begins.
Be on guard, Knack.
Whoa.
These woods are full of dangerous creatures.
You know, I really gotta admit, the designers did a pretty good job at designing the game. I love bugs, but not the bigger kind. You have to watch out for enemies when you least expect them. Pow! Double pow! Whoa! A bomb bug! Those bugs are bombs. If you go near them or punch them, they'll blow up on you. I mean it. They will.
There's an old structure with some relics in it.
More relics. Whoa! Like, ouch! Double ouch. Hehe. Oh. Didn't see that coming. At least I found that secret there. Up ahead are traps set by the goblins.
Traps mean that there are goblins around. Watch your step.
See what I mean? Whoa! That's our first goblin. That's the smaller type. Watch out for traps! Ouch. Thank God for checkpoints. Pow! Wow, that was a close one. That would be painful. Always remember to check around for some secrets. You never know what, when, or where you might find them. That would hurt. This is going to be really painful. Wow! Just dodged that. Or jumped out of there. Heh. I love doing what I'm doing. Ooh. Sayonara, suckers! Whoa, more bomb bugs. That was a close one. Whoa! Heh.
Doctor, I found another entrance to the mine.
Good job, Knack. Hold on, I'm almost there. No.
We're in a mine.
They dug these tunnels 100 years ago, looking for relics.
Ooh.
They found a lot of them back in the day, but this mine is nearly completely tapped out now.
Dude. Pow! Double pow!
Pick up that old drill. Should still have some relics left in it.
Heh. Now that's a tougher goblin. Ooh! Ouch. Wow, I could use some. I could use some relics right now.
For some reason, relics are always found in buildings like this. But is it even a building? There's no door. No one human ever lived there.
I love finding secrets. As I was saying, I love finding secrets. Whoa. Watch out, there's a cave in.
It's the goblin tanks. We got ahead of them somehow.
The road's too old to take much more of that pounding.
I'll be right there, Mom! My mom always keeps calling for me. That would be a pain, right, dude? Let's see if there's... Only checking. Man, I'm so obsessed with searching for secrets. Go, Knack. Wow! I just whacked 3 goblins in one blow! Ha ha! That will be painful. Pow! Double pow! Triple pow! Quadruple pow! Pow! Double pow! Triple pow! Quadruple pow! 5-time pow! You know, It's hard to pronounce that one word if you do that. If you, that word's hard to pronounce, man.
Ah, a control room. There's no relics left in that generator, though.
Just a sec, Doc. I'll get the lights on for you.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be painful.
Let's go.
Now, back to that secret. This requires relics to get to this. Ooh! It's hard when the dodge... Man. Those arrows are painful. Whoa. Wow. Whoops. Now you know why we shouldn't go over the edge. Excuse me. I'll be right on it, Mom. I'm doing recording. Ooh.
Ah, now this is more like it. Do you know that I found you in a cave just like this? You see that pedestal? You find one of these caves, like as not, there's a pedestal in it, with nothing on top. But once, oh, this was about 20 years ago now, I found a cave that was different. It is said that these places were once alive, that the relics flocked like birds within them. But no one in generations had ever seen it so. Until then, on the pedestal was a glowing orb, and around it spun a constellation of gold and red and blue.
Excuse me.
I held out my hand. I don't know why, and the orb came to me. It took many years to unlock the secret of the orb and strengthen its power 100-fold. But at last, I solved the puzzle. And the
This
result
is
was
how
you.
Knack came in.
Hey, let's go take a closer look, huh?
Of course. Whoa! I forgot he was there. Ouch. Pow! Double pow! Triple pow! Ooh. Worse than my mom's endless yelling.
Stay back.
Dude, that would be painful.
You okay, Doc?
Never better.
These collapse. Ouch. Should have seen that coming. See... Careful in what you're doing. I thought there might be a secret. Good thing I managed to... Wow. Ouch! Ouch. Uh-oh. Wow. Ouch. Ooh. Ouch. Hehe. Uh-oh. Cave in! Let's go.
Be careful, Knack. That type of rock is very slippery.
No kidding, man. Cool. Whoa. Ooh. Wow. Bomb! Slide down! Let's slide! Excuse me. So, I gotta stop here for now. So anyways, this has been Knack. So I'll see you all. So I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye. Adios and sayonara.